Top 10 Motivational Lessons for Life from Successful People. We all have goals, but not everyone fulfills them. As you strive for your ambitions, you'll certainly meet upon barriers. The greater your goals, the more the difficulties you'll encounter. You will occasionally feel exhausted, but you must continue. There will be months with a ton of problems. You'll experience pressure, uncertainty in yourself, negativity, and resistance from others. Number 1. Aim for the stars, dream big. To dream big is my top encouraging advice for everyone. Setting lofty goals can help you to stay motivated. Some of the richest people in the world have accomplished feats that most others would consider impossible. When the Wright brothers said they would discover a way for humans to fly, the majority of people believed they were crazy. Many people thought that cars would never be a reliable means of transportation. Small aspirations and objectives will prevent you from achieving big things. When you're not truly accomplishing anything noteworthy, it will lead you to believe you are. So, set your goals high. Quote, "It's better to aim high and miss than aim low and hit." Les Brown. Number 2. Be unique. The Apple campaign tagline "Think Different" ran from 1997 to 2002. This enhanced their branding and distinguished them from their rivals. Apple concentrated on doing things differently while other businesses concentrated on increasing profits, cutting expenses, and cloning the designs of its rivals. They succeeded in doing this by developing fantastic products that offered wonderful user experiences. Creative, plain-looking, and incredibly user-friendly products. Their extraordinary success in the technology and stock markets was the result of their urge to innovate. You may not have heard of this motivational advice before, but don't be scared to stand apart from the crowd. Each of us is special. We all have unique skills, weaknesses, abilities, and talents that we were born with. Your distinctive qualities are what make you special. Make use of your individual talents and qualities to inspire you to pursue your goals. Quote, "Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do." Steve Jobs. Number 3. Keep an open mind. Because he was curious, Stephen Hawking, one of the greatest cosmologists of our time, was able to solve the universe's secrets.
The stars, but then some animals. Who asked such questions?
His intense interest in theoretical physics, black holes, and singularities resulted in a number of hypotheses and a greater knowledge of the cosmos, space, and time. Be curious at all times while you chase your objectives.
For example,
Make research.
the most famous
Be open-minded to new technologies that can enhance your work. Be curious regarding your own ideas, presumptions, and beliefs as well. Never stop challenging your techniques. Is there an alternative approach? Are you acting in the best interest of the situation? Number 4. Associate yourself with quality people. Our lives and our personal growth are greatly influenced by the people we socialize with. People typically focus on themselves alone and fail to consider their environment, making this one of the most overlooked motivational techniques. Have you ever spent time with a negative-minded person and left feeling depressed and cynical? Ever spent time with someone who was cheerful and felt happy the rest of the day? Stay away from negative people. Be in the company of cheerful, like-minded persons who will motivate you to achieve more and improve yourself. Find those that act rather than making excuses all the time. Achieve success by creating a clan of like-minded individuals. Quote, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." Jim Rohn. Number 5. Study profiles of successful people. Reading books by or about really successful individuals is a superb method to learn how to stay motivated. You may read their biographies or other books that they've published to learn how they overcame obstacles and stayed motivated. I absolutely love autobiographies and biographies because they provide a detailed look into the lives and thoughts of successful people. When faced with extreme difficulties, they reveal the strength of human will. They show us how to overcome overwhelming obstacles in order to succeed. You may find a lot of inspirational profile details online. Number 6. Be accountable for your life. If you think that nothing in your life is under your control, it's hard to stay motivated. The things we can influence include our ideas, beliefs, behaviors, and, to a significant degree, our future. There are many things we cannot control. People who have an internal sense of control tend to feel in control of their life. People with an external locus of control, on the other hand, think that external forces are in charge of their life. These are people who think that their life are under the influence of the government, a system, legislators, unlucky, and other things. Concentrate on changing and controlling yourself, which is the main factor. You can start making the adjustments that will get you closer to your primary objectives once you start feeling like you have control over your life. Quote, "You must take personal responsibility. You cannot change the circumstance, the seasons, or the wind, but you can change yourself. That is something you have charge of." Jim Rohn. Number 7. Give back to others. There's a reason why Oprah Winfrey, Mark Zuckerberg, Matt Damon, George Clooney, Bill Gates, and many other very wealthy people like giving back to the community. It makes the world a better place while also feeling wonderful. Helping others is one of the greatest motivational strategies there is. Many of them had wealth that would serve them for 30 lifetimes, yet it was not what brought them the most joy and sense of fulfillment. It was always by contributing and giving to others. Quote, "Success isn't about how much money you make, it's about the difference you make in people's lives." Michelle Obama. Number 8. Follow your heart. This is likely the most significant motivational advice you can use to succeed. There will be times when you work long hours, are among people you don't like, or are engaged in activities you hate. If you don't enjoy your work, it will be quite difficult for you to put up with its unpleasant and repetitive aspects. Most of us work the majority of the time we are awake. Doing something you're excited about makes sense. You'll be more creative and perform your finest work when you follow your heart. Quote, "Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do." Steve Jobs. Number 9. Let failure drive you on to success. Failure may either set you back or make you stronger. I used to put off taking action out of fear of failing. I wouldn't talk to that woman because I was frightened of rejection. I was frightened of not getting hired, therefore I wouldn't apply for that high-paying job. I at last understood that failure was the driving force I needed to achieve my greatest objectives and desires. I ultimately learned from my failures and improved at gaining a phone number after chatting to many ladies and failing to get the first date. I started practicing my responses to typical interview questions, going through interview sessions with a friend, and fixing my errors after making a number of interview errors. Later, I started getting those well-paying positions. Remove your egos from the do not see failure as a sign that you are incompetent. Instead, use each setback as a chance to smooth off your rough edges and move a little bit closer to your objective. Quote, "Failure is another stepping stone to greatness." Oprah Winfrey. Number 10. Act right away. Have you ever wanted to accomplish something but spent so much time overthinking it that you never did? You most likely had decision fatigue, which is the belief that you must have more knowledge than is necessary to begin something. People who are most successful are driven to act right away. Before launching Amazon, Jeff Bezos didn't wait to secure tens of millions of dollars in venture capital funding. Before establishing Microsoft, Bill Gates did not appoint 80 workers or create the early design of the Microsoft Office program. Begin to act on your ideas if you want to make them a reality. You will never be able to find a solution for every issue you may encounter. Start putting the theory into practice and learn as you progress. Never try to gather all of the answers up once. Begin the execution process. You'll come across more challenges the more you act. You'll uncover more solutions the more issues you encounter. You'll quickly understand you're well on your road to success as you overcome each hurdle. Quote, "Some of the greatest entrepreneurs in the world didn't necessarily start out with a grand vision. They started with an idea and an action." Gary Vaynerchuk. No matter how challenging things become, you must continue. You'll be motivated to keep going forward and realize your huge ambitions by using these motivational techniques. This will end today's video. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to watch more videos like this.